conversation on the ancient Greek tale of Medea. So, we're around lines 12-15. She says, Medea, "Friends, my plan is clear. As fast as I can, I will kill my sons and leave this land. I cannot hold back and let those boys be slaughtered by someone who loves them less. They have to die. So it is only right that I who gave them life should kill them. Arm yourself, my heart. Don't hesitate to do unavoidable awful thing. I must pick up the sword and step across the starting line of painful course. No weakening, no thoughts of the boys. How sweet they are, how you gave them birth. Forget your children for this one day. Grieve afterwards, even if you kill them. They still are loved by you, unlucky woman." Okay, so clearly she's insane. Okay, I don't know how else to say this. No amount of jealousy in a normal person would be able to make a woman go this crazy. So think about what she just said. She says she can't let her sons be killed by someone who loves them less. What type of sick, demented thoughts are that? She keeps saying stuff like this character. They have to die, it's only right. How is it right to kill your sons who did not commit the act of adultery? It's not right. Okay? Oh man, I hate her so much. And it's like she's trying to make it noble to be like, well, I love them more, so I should be the one that killed them. I brought them into the world, I should be the one to take them out. She's saying this even after she knows her sons will not be mistreated. They will literally live in a palace. They'll have a beautiful stepmom who accepts them. They will be princes still in line for the throne. She's so delusional that she's blinded by jealousy and hatred. And she knows herself, she has opportunity at a new relationship. Aegeus of Athens, the king of Athens, has told her, if you come to my kingdom, I will accept you. We will have new children. We will be together. So this is a win-win situation. She's not going to be some homeless beggar in the street with no money. Okay, she's going to be living in a palace again, in the bed of another king. Okay, she's blessed. She has gods that are her family members. Circe and Helios. Okay? She's making herself more into a victim with her own mental delusions. I mean, she's like a prime example of what a woman should never be, and a warning to all women what happens when you can't control your emotions and when you fully offer your heart on a plate to a man. I mean, another thing could be said too. Medea seems to always have been evil, but okay, she decided to be with Jason, and Jason stayed with her even though she had convinced two daughters to kill their father. First off, Medea could have thought, if this man likes me even though I've done something demonic and evil, maybe he's not really that good of a guy, right? Maybe he's not an honorable guy, so why is she surprised that he does something dishonorable by having sex when he's married? I mean, come on, Medea. If it walks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it's a duck. I mean, wow. How could she have been surprised? Seriously, whatever. This lady is a crazy person. And then her telling her own heart, arm yourself, my heart. That has a very similar comparison to Lady Macbeth of Shakespeare. Lady Macbeth in the Shakespearean play Macbeth, there's the male Macbeth, the female Macbeth. Lady Macbeth, Shakespeare should have given her a different name, but Lady Macbeth tells the evil spirits, unsex me here, and to take her milk for gall, and to help turn her into this heartless, evil, cruel character who can kill the king who blessed her husband with a high position in the court. Okay? So it's interesting how there's a parallel between Lady Macbeth and Medea, how they literally are telling their own hearts and asking for their own hearts to be sealed up, and are welcoming. She is welcoming, inviting in hatred. And here's the thing: you invite hatred into your heart, you invite that into your heart, hateful things will happen to you too. You know, it's like she's expecting. She's been blessed with her, because Jason could have seriously just decided to kill the boys. He could have been like, or he could have just straight up abandoned them and been like, you know what? I don't care about you and my sons. I'm gonna get a new hot wife who's rich, and she's not dishonored like you, and I'm gonna be with her, and good luck to you. No, instead, he decides to keep the children involved in the life and to bring them into the fold, and to essentially, you know, he begs the queen, the princess, basically, to accept the boys, to accept them, and the princess listens at her own detriment. So it's like, what more could Medea want? She's literally been given so much by, and if you want to call this divine, she keeps saying the gods are doing this, the gods are doing that. If you think about it, the gods gave her the opportunity to forgive, right? She's had so many opportunities to move on with her life. She knows she will be safe with King Aegeus. She knows she won't be homeless. She knows her kids will be provided for. She knows her sons will still have a claim to the throne. And she knows she'll have more kids. What? Hello, that's a win-win. But her thirst for revenge is so strong that it's like ridiculous. It's comedic in a sense. Wow. Okay, let me just say one more thing. How she keeps rationalizing to kill her own children. If she'd used that same amount of energy to rationalize forgiveness, she would have had a better life. Her suffering would have been much less, and she might have fallen in love again. This pathetic woman. I mean, talk about somebody who needs to get a life. Okay. And now the chorus is going to speak to Jason right now. So we are on lines 1285-ish. The chorus. Poor man, you don't know of all your troubles, or you would not have said what you just did. Jason. What is it? Does she want to kill me too? Chorus. The boys are dead. Their mother killed them. So right now, she has succeeded in killing her children. They're dead. She stabbed them. She murdered them. And then Jason says, what are you saying? Those words are death to me. Chorus. Don't think of your children as among the living. Jason. She killed them? Where? In the house or outside? Chorus. If you open the doors, you will see how they died. Jason. Servants, draw back these bolts at once. Open the doors so I can see both evils. The slain children and the woman I will punish. Enter Medea in the winged chariot above the house with boys' bodies. Medea. Why do you keep banging on the doors to get at the boys and me who killed them? Don't exert yourself. If you have something to say, I'm here. Go ahead. But you'll never touch me. This chariot from my grandfather the sun protects me from an enemy's hands. So she's in a winged chariot with the dead boys' bodies. And she has the audacity, the arrogance, the vileness to tell Jason, why do you keep banging on the doors? Hello, Medea. You just killed his kids. You psycho weirdo. Okay? And then she says, don't exert yourself. Like, meaning, like, don't get overly excited. Don't get overly aggressive. Hello? He loves his children. How is he not gonna get upset? Crazy woman. And then the arrogance in her. Like, if anybody's feeling sorry for her at this point, you have a screw loose. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say it. She's so arrogant. She says, if you have something to say, I'm here. Go ahead. It's like, excuse me. Of course I got something to say. Man, the arrogance of this woman is just out of this world. And the fact that Helios, the god of the sun, the grandfather of the sun, whatever, she's in a chariot in the sky, like I'm floating. So like it protects her. It's a force field. So even if we wanted, like, imagine if I was there, imagine me in the story. I wish I had like a nice giant arrow, just like boom, get her right between the eyes. So just ugh. But even if we could do that, even if Jason could reach her to kill her, the force field of the chariot protects her. And what makes me mad, which is actually good writing in essence, the evil woman is being protected from justice. And people will say, oh, it's not justice. She was getting justice. No. No, that's a mute point right now. She had so many opportunities for forgiveness as a character. She is fully committed to her demonness. And she's literally gloating and arrogant. And it's just blatant, her disregard for killing her own children. And it infuriates me that she's protected. Like, if the gods in this story are not just, they're not merciful, they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. But remember, the Greek gods are a different type of morality than the gods of the Bible or a different religion. And I'm not going to get into a theological argument of the crimes in the Bible. But what I'm saying is, you would think that killing kids would be something, innocent children, would be something that a god would punish, not help the perpetrator escape. But we're going to dig in, hang out.